Hi there, I'm Bunna, and this is my grid-locked ARK series. The map has been divided into grids that can only be unlocked by completing certain milestones I've set for my character. Grids can be lost if I die and can't retrieve my items, or if I die in a boss fight. The series will end when I've either unlocked all of the grids, or defeated the Alpha Tier boss encounter. Hello there, everybody! Bunna here, and welcome back to ARK Gridlocked, Episode 9. And right out the gate, I want to give a big thank you to everybody watching right now that pressed the like button last episode. I had set the goal for 40 likes, and you guys absolutely crushed it. Yeah, I mean, it got 40 likes within a couple hours of being posted. So thank you guys so much. And for this episode, I'd like to set the same goal. Do you think we can hit 40 likes again? Because look at it this way. The more videos of mine that get more likes, the larger the channel will grow, which means I'll be putting out more content, more frequently, and I'll be continuing this series, as well as the potential for new series like this in the future. A couple of you guys were asking if I would do this for other maps and stuff, like Scorched Earth, and I'm open to the possibility, but only if this series is received well as a whole, which means, like, it needs to get steady views, it needs to get steady likes, which in this case it has been, and it seems to be continuing to, which is awesome, but the more likes than that I can get, and the more support that I receive, and the more feedback I get, the better and more apt I am to do other series. So there's a couple things that I need to address, but right out the gate, first and foremost, something else very sad has happened since the last episode, which almost seems fucking impossible, because we lost Frederick, which was an absolute tragedy, but I went down in the cave off camera, I took Wanda, and I took Dispository Suppository as the backup guard, and whenever I went down there was nothing in sight, right? Cave was empty, we were clear, we were gathering shit, and then all of a sudden, two Sarcos come plowing out of the water, and they pull me off of Wanda. Okay? Are you guys following me so far? They pull me off of Wanda, kill me, and then Wanda gets eaten by the Sarcos. So if you look in our tribe log, at the most latest post on day 9, Wanda Winter Wallace Williams was killed by a piranha. And it broke my heart. I can't emphasize that enough. When it happened, I was devastated. This was hours and hours ago. Like I said, it was off camera, so I've had time to process this incredible loss of ours. But it was out of my hands. There was nothing I could do about it. I rushed back down to try to save her and Dispository Suppository. But by the time I got down there, there was so many piranhas on her that she was just long gone. But she went out swinging. I want to make a point of that. She fought all the way until the end. And oddly enough, Dispository Suppository ended up living. How, I really don't know. I ran down and I whistled both of them on follow, and I think that he come up out of the water just a little tiny bit, and I'm pretty sure all the piranhas died from, like, the little bit that he was sticking out. So, he's fucking fine, which, if I was gonna lose any of my mounts, it would have been Dispository Suppository. But I ended up losing Frederick and now Wanda within a 2-episode fucking span, which really pisses me off. But I'm still mourning the loss, so number one priority right now is to make a gravestone for Wanda and put it down there beside Frederick. Ah, fuck, I didn't think I'd be doing this already, but here we are, people. Gravestone number 2 for my other favorite dino. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna make a standing torch for down there, too, so that their gravestones are always lit up, and I know they're always being cared for by the light in the cave. Oh, fuck, this is sad. I did not think I would be doing this already, guys, but here we are. We're gonna put her right beside Frederick, right there. Hope I can fit her whole name on here, but if not, we're gonna do Wanda Winter Williams. Oh god. Okay, and let's set this torch so that it doesn't automatically turn itself off. Let's see. Let's do that. Update done. There we go. I might make it a little bit brighter, you know, just so that you can see them better. So let's maybe go to 7. Let's see what 7 looks like. No, I don't like that. Okay, that looks a little better. We're gonna leave it like that. So before we go any farther, let's take a moment to remember Wanda. Oh, fuck, that was sad. Okay. Whew. Oh, I better get used to this because there's gonna be a lot more dino deaths in this series, and I cannot get attached to my dinos like this. But just like Frederick, Wanda would want us to move forward. We have to remember that. She would never want to hold us back. She always had our interest in mind. So we gotta keep on keeping on. And in this episode, I got a couple things planned out. Okay? That's kind of why I'm making cementing paste, and I'm smelting up some metal. Speaking of which, I haven't been able to go down in the cave to get it, because I don't have a good way of carrying it up, since Wanda's now gone. So I've actually been running over to the east, on top of that mountain over there where we found all those rich nodes. I've been harvesting those, and then parachuting back to base. It's horribly inefficient, and I wouldn't recommend it, but it is getting the job done. So I think I got a little bit more metal in here. A little bit more in here. I got some smelting up. My goal for this episode is to try to replace another berry getter since we lost Wanda. But I am tired of using trank arrows, so we are going to finally make ourselves a rifle. If I can find the category. I might not have even learned it yet, so let me look it up. That might be the case here. There we go. Long neck rifle. I know I'm going to need the ammo. And then now let's go into here and see if we got the stuff to craft it. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And so now we can make trank darts, which means we can begin to knock out stuff that is much higher tier, and hopefully we don't risk killing the thing as we're trying to knock it out. So let's make ourselves maybe 50 bullets. That should use 100 ingots, right? That'll leave us with a little bit at least. We have plenty of gunpowder, so I should be okay. And it makes 2 per tick, actually. I forgot about that. So we might not need to make quite that many. Maybe I'll wait until this gets to 50, and then I'll just stop the queue. Okay, there we go. 50 bullets. And then now I want to make trank darts, which I don't know if I learned those yet or not either. Let's check real quick. Tranquilizer dart. Okay. And now we should be able to make that in the smithy, I think. Perfect. And let's just make all of them into there, but I think we need more narcotics, which I have been making because, fortunately, Wanda left us with a supply before her passing, so we at least got these to last us until we get another berry getter. Alright, so as that stuff's crafting up, we need to now go unlock the chunk that we got from taming this guy. Because last episode, we got him, but we didn't unlock the chunk because I wanted to save it for this episode. So, let's tab out and do that. Okay, guys, I got the map opened up, I've got the random number generator, and I've already got everything put in okay. So, let's see what we get. 4! That's the chunk we needed! Alright, that is fucking awesome, baby! Whoa! That's what I'm talking about! Let's get this guy. Let's select it. Oh, shit, we're gonna be straight up dirty to this chunk. Oh, baby girl! Woo, that's nasty! Oh, yeah! That was probably the best chunk that we could have unlocked right now. That is fantastic. So let's open up the map. Let's put the pin where it needs to go, which is gonna be 75... 45, I believe. And this should be marker number 17. Look at that! Oh, boy! Okay, well that is certainly high priority to go check out those beaver dams that are there. Because cementing paste, as you guys have seen, is a major bottleneck for me. And opening up that chunk is massive. I mean, I can't even describe how massive that is for this. So now we have 2 places that the cementing paste can possibly spawn, which is awesome. Oh, look at this! First rifle of the series! Okay. Despite all of the fuck-ups in the past 2 episodes, we're still making progress, which is great. So before we set out to check the cementing paste, I do want to open this guy up. Ho ho! Look at the fertilizer! Alright. A couple of you guys left me comments saying that this has to be on Wonder, which I caught off camera. So like as soon as I ended the recording, I remember that I did not have him on Wonder, and I set him. So he has been producing fertilizer. I already took 2 bags off of him and put on the crops back here. And we just got another 6 bags. So these guys might actually be producing fruit now. They are! Look at that! We got some long grass going. Should have some citronelle. Alright. See, things are looking up, guys. You know, it's always darkest before the dawn. And I just noticed that we have another level to spend here. So, off camera, I had accumulated another level, so I put it into health. So we now have 300 health. And this one, I think I'm going to start putting it in melee damage. I've been thinking about it, and with the recent loss of Wanda, it made me realize that melee damage is probably a pretty important stat to have. Because if I had higher melee damage, and I had a sword instead of a pike, I think I could have got myself out of that situation with the Sarcos. Because I could have plowed through them, and whistled them and pulled them out of the water, and it might have all turned out okay. But because I didn't have the melee damage, I ended up dying, so I want to start stacking the shit out of it. And before we set out for those beaver dams, I do want to make a canteen. I've been wanting to do that, and I keep forgetting, so here we go. Canteen, baby! Woo! And I can actually fill it up outside here because it's raining. So look at that! Fresh water, we got food. I might grab a little bit extra before we head out. I'll actually just take it from the feeding trough because I got a bunch in here. Speaking of which, there was a really annoying green circle around my base. You might have saw that last episode. I guess it's a glitch rather, with S+ feeding troughs. And so I just took it out and replaced it with a vanilla one, and it took away the circle. Okay, so while we are progressing to our new chunk, I am going to scout for some dinos, especially berry getters. And one of you had made mention, too, that I should tame a flyer. But honestly, I'm so chunk restricted, the flyer's not really going to do a whole lot for me, you know? I can get most places fairly easily, and the only flyer I would be able to tame in these chunks would be a pteranodon. In which case, it's not going to help me at all with carrying stuff, because they don't have good carry weight. So like an Argent, I'm all for. But I don't have the chunks for Argent yet, so it's kind of pointless right now. I mean, it would be good for scouting if I got a pteranodon. It might help in that aspect, but I'm not in a giant rush to get one. I'll put it that way. While we are making our way up over this mountain, I also wanted to wish a happy birthday to Mallgrabber99. You left me a comment the other day saying it's your birthday soon. So happy birthday, dude! That's awesome! Congratulations! You're living another year. I mean, in 2020, that's kind of a feat, you know? I don't want to know what you're grabbing in malls, but I can only assume that you're a suave son of a bitch. So one of you guys left a comment saying that you can craft the individual stuff that you need to make propellant in the industrial grinder. So you can use sap to make cactus sap, and you can use... What the fuck is that? Okay, we're just gonna go this way. I don't know what that is. Anyways, you can use sap to make cactus sap, and you can use feces to make sulfur. So, the item collector I made last episode is actually not worthless. We still have the potential to use it. It can still do exactly what I want it to do, but we will need to get an industrial grinder first. Which is kind of funny because grind is in its name, and it's going to be a grind to get it. I realize my thought process has been all over the board this episode, but I got a lot of comments last episode, and I wanted to address a bunch of stuff. Plus, with Wanda dying and everything, it's hard to keep up. Oh my god, Beaver Dam! Oh, you glorious son of a bitch! Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a beautiful sight. Oh my god. Okay. We gotta do this strategically. I don't want to kill the beavers that are here, because I want them to keep making dams for me, right? And if there's any more in the water, I'm gonna want to get them first, probably. Is there any more? No? Is it just this one? Okay, it's just the one. So, probably what I'm gonna do is get out my bolos. I'm gonna loot the paste, drop the wood, and bolo the beavers. And then I'm gonna fucking hightail it out of here. That's the plan. Let's do it. Oh, 129, okay. Let's drop those. Take these. I kind of want the rare flowers, but it might be too late. Fuck. Okay. Take that. There we go. Rare flowers? Where are you? I probably shouldn't have dropped you. I should have taken you. Oh, I found them too. Fuck. Oh, God, you guys hurt so bad. Okay. Bolo. There we go. Rare flowers. Ha-ha! They're mine! I'm out! That paste right there, on its own, would have been pretty much enough to craft that item collector. That's how awesome beaver dams are. And that's how gimp I have been this entire series so far. Okay, so this chunk has been awesome. It's super profitable, because I've got metal on this mountain now too, which might be a little bit closer to base than another mountain, but the beaver dams is gonna come in handy so much. So I think while I'm here, I might load up on metal as I'm heading back to base, and that way I just got a nice load to bring home. Okay, I got 117 metal. That's pretty good, and I don't think it's too much that I'm weighed down. No, I'm alright, so this is nice. So a tame that I think would be super useful to get would be a horse. I think I mentioned this at one point in time, but now especially with Wanda being gone, a horse would be phenomenal. Because I could bring it up here in these mountains and just load it up with metal, because they have a ton of carry weight. It would be my berry getter, which would be awesome. And I could use it to knock stuff out. So that would save me like a ton of trank darts and shit. I mean, it would definitely be a good move. The only problem is taming horses on the island is pretty difficult. Because there's so much danger around all the time, and they're not in an area that's open. You know, it's not like it's Ragnarok. So, I know that there's horses that spawn next to me. I'll just have to check it out and see if they're in the right area, and maybe kill any dangers that are nearby, and then just try my luck at it. Full well knowing that I'll probably die in the process, but if I can pull it off, it might be worth it. And the only reason it's possible is because we just put that garden in last episode, so I can use Rocket Root now to tame it instead of Measure Berries, and it won't take nearly as long, which means I'm not at the risk of danger that I would have been at before. Okay, we actually made it back to base, safely, for once. That never happens anymore. Alright, so let's check on our supply of Rocket Root, and let's see how many we have. If we have enough for a horse, I might go looking for one, because they're just right up the shore. 16. Boy, I don't know. I don't know if 16's enough or not. It might be, because it doesn't take many. But I think I would probably feel safer if I had more than that. Because I'm not There's 17! So, I might wait until that gets, like, 25. I'm not sure. You know what? Let me put it in Dododex and see what a 150 would take. Okay, so Dododex is saying that with 5x taming, which is what I'm set on right now, it would take 12 Rocket Roots, which I have way more than that. So, I'm gonna trust in Dododex here. I say we take the carrots, and let's go up the shore and scout, and at the very least, we'll just throw these in the fridge if we don't find one. I'd like to get one of decent level at least. You know, it doesn't have to be 145 plus per se, because right now I need something to help me out with getting metal and getting berries, but I would obviously love a high-level horse. Gotta keep moving forward, guys. Can't think about Wanda. Ooh, can't think about Frederick. Just gotta be a man. Oh, God. Oh, God, it hurts. Oh, it hurts my bottom heart. I just realized, too, guys, we are super close to level 69, which is the level that we need to get the saddle for Athena, goddess of sex. And I'm pretty sure she can harvest berries. So if we don't find a horse, I think we can fall back on that plan. I know for sure she can gather fiber, but I think they get berries too. I know they get wood. I just like to use her as a war mount more than a utility mount, you know? So I'd rather her points go into that stuff and not so much into, like, harvesting. Okay, well, right around in here is definitely where I saw those horses before. So I'm thinking this Rex has just been going to town on shit, and it has been wrecking the wildlife around here. Because I'm not really seeing much of anything up on these hills, which is where, like, 4 horses were before. And there was also a bunch of Brawnos and stuff, and they're all gone, and I'm seeing bloody corpses, which means I think they're dead. Okay, well, I am very confident now that there are no horses around here, so I think I'm just going to head myself back to base. Oh, you know what I see? I see one of those awesome boosters up there. And if we got that, that would most definitely get us level 69. I'm almost positive. So, I say we go up here and we get this thing, and then we go get Athena, and we just go on a warpath with her. And get her some levels, and get ourselves some levels too while it's still running. Right? I would get this booster with her, but I can't saddle her yet. So I don't know. Maybe I should get a regular booster first. And then maybe I should get this one with her. That might be the better plan. Because like I said, she's going to be probably my primary war mount for a while, until I start getting like Rexes and stuff. And I would really like to get a bunch of levels in her. I did put some levels in her off camera. She's up to like 10k health or something like that now, which is awesome. But I mean, she's just been sitting there, so she hasn't gained really any feasible amount of XP. Okay, when I was in these woods over here before, I know I saw some ruins, and I'm pretty sure they had an XP booster. So now I just gotta try to find it, in pitch black, of course, because it's classic ARK. But if I can get that, I think that should get me 69, which means I can craft the saddle, mount up Athena, and then get that massive booster with her, and then just go to town. Oh, Gamma 7 makes it so that you can see air. Oh. Okay, well this is the top of the mountain, so I definitely passed it up. But you know what? Fuck it, we always need metal. I might as well load up while I'm here, and then that way when I find it, and I go back to base, I've got a bunch of metal. Right? I think that makes sense. Classic Bunna starts to do one thing, ends up doing something completely different. I can't believe I haven't found that booster yet. I swear I've hit that thing every single time I've made a trip to get metal so far. And now that I want to find it, I can't find it. Okay, well I've officially given up on looking in these woods for the booster, because I don't know where it's at. So I'm gonna head back to base with this metal, I'm gonna run down in that cave real fast, and I'll go naked, just to ensure that I don't lose anything important. And I'll grab one of the boosters down there, and then I'm right at base so I can run back up, craft a saddle, hop on Athena, and then come out and finish our plan. Also, this Gamma 7 is getting a little bit intense, but regular Gamma is obviously too low, so we're gonna keep it at 4. Something I definitely want to do in this series is make a custom food, too. I love custom foods. So when we get some more crops and stuff, or we get more element dust, then I think we're going to make our own food. Because element dust, if you didn't know, makes awesome food items. But the problem is getting it in steady supply, and also I don't have the crafting level currently that would make like a good recipe, so I'd probably have to mind wipe, make the blueprint for the food, and then come back to my normal stats that I have now. But that's definitely something we can do in the future. Okay, we made it back to base, with a load of metal. Definitely not what we set out to do, but, you know, it's all progress in the end. And while I'm here, I might as well throw the carrots in the fridge so that they don't spoil. I'm going to dump my entire inventory inside of the fabricator so that I don't risk anything. And then I'm going to run down real quick and grab that booster. Oh, there's another beetle. What's up, dude? And a bunch of Arthroplura. And a bunch of spiders. Oh, where did all this shit come from? You weren't here before. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to get depository suppository, aren't I? God damn it. Okay, well, change of plans, as you guys have seen. So let's hope that this all goes well. Wait, they're all gone now? What the fuck? You guys saw all that stuff that was here, right? There was a ton of shit. Now it's all gone. Does this cave, like, reset or something? Every time you leave and then come back? That is so weird. That is so weird. Well, regardless, I'm still gonna need them for down here. And there's a loot crate, too! So we got the potential for some nice stuff, guys. Speaking of which, off camera when I was down here, doing another metal run, not the one that Wanda died on, I found another loot crate. And inside of it was a Journeyman Trike saddle blueprint. So if we get ourselves a trike, then we have a really nice saddle that we can use. My god, this raptor is so shit. Dispository, suppository, why are you so shit? Okay, we got another little fight in our hands here, and then we can get this loot crate. Come on, buddies. Come on. One of these is 145. You can tame a spider, can't you? Fuck, maybe I should not kill it. Let's think about this for a second. Let's actually pause the game, because I'm gonna tab out and see if we can tame it. So you can tame these things, and it looks like spoiled meat is their favorite food, but you need bug repellent, which I currently don't have, but I might be able to make. So let's see, you deal with any distractions, you place the food you want on the last slot of your hotbar, carefully approach it. Huh. Boy, I don't know. Let's see, what do you need for bug repellent? Because that's going to determine whether we can do this or not. Bug repellent, you need hair, narcotics, citronelle, rocker root, which we have all of that stuff now. Because I use scissors to cut my hair, and we can use that to make it. So this is a possibility, guys. The only problem would be if I come back out of the cave, and this thing despawns like all those dinos just did a moment ago. But I think we're gonna chance it. One might say I'm getting sidetracked here again, but look at it this way, it's a new chunk, right? And high levels are pretty rare to come by, so we need to take them when we can get them, because we're always trying to unlock new grids. That's the main thing to remember, is that goal orientation needs to be getting those grids unlocked, and this is a new grid. So I'm going to prioritize this. I might even end up getting level 69 in the process, in which case then I'm achieving my goal that I want anyways. So let's give it a try. Okay, so we're going to need a cooking pot, I know that. So I'm going to learn that guy. I should have all the stuff in my base here to make it, so I should just be able to, like, pull it with S+. Look at that. And then I'll need to get some hair, which I think I threw in the smithy, right there. And it takes 4 or something. I'll just throw the stack in, because I'm not quite sure. And it takes some narcotics. It will take some rocker root. And it will take some citronelle. And then it's also going to take some water, now that I think about it. So we need to get our canteen or our water jar, and then we can just use that in the faucet in the garden, and then we can just start making some bug repellent. Well, conveniently, I've got these extra foundations here in the greenhouse, so I think I might just slap the cooking pot right here, if it'll fit. Which I think I can finagle it in some way, shape, or form. Let's try it. Right there, bud. Right there. Okay, very good. So now let's grab a little bit of citronelle, which is back here, I think. Maybe, if I can access the crock pot. Please, ARK! Okay, and I remembered I need some spark powder to power it, so I'm going to throw that in there. We've got our water, we've got our hair, citronelle, rocker root, narcotics. Light her up, and then because this is S+, you might be able to see if it's crafting. I don't know what it'll be under, though. Let's take a look. It won't be under dyes. they might not have a category for it. But otherwise, though, with S Plus stuff, if you're using a cooking pot or you're using like an industrial cooker, you can look at the recipe, and then you can easily just pull the stuff to make it, and it'll also show you like the progress towards crafting it. But in this case, I don't think they have one for insect repellent. Or you can't make it in the cooking pot, but I'm pretty sure you can. So we're just gonna wait a moment and see if it crafts. I don't know about this. It's been a little while, and I'm not seeing it craft. Did I get the recipe correct? Let's maybe check and see here. Bug repellent, citronelle, rockaroot, narcotic, and then hair. Oh, it's crafted in the mortar and pestle. I'm a fucking dumbass. Okay, well, let's throw it all in here. Go under consumables, and is it there? Maybe I gotta learn it. Let's look it up. I didn't think it was something you needed to learn. Maybe repel. There it is. Bug repellent. Okay. Alright, we're on the right track now. I think we're figuring out how ARK works. We should be okay. Oh, bug repellent. Look at that, guys. I did not think we would be making this soon in the series. Honestly thought it would take a lot longer, but I'm really happy we are. This is cool. So I am going to equip my ghillie instead of my flak. That way I can hide a little bit better, because it does sound like this is rather dangerous. I am going to make some more bolos, I think, before we go down. That way I can take out his buddies. And I'm probably going to take a crossbow and arrows too, because the tactic here is probably going to be to kill everything around it and just leave the thing that I'm trying to tame. And I'll probably need to, like, run away, break aggro, and then run back and try taming the thing. I can honestly say I have never tamed an Aranio in all of my time playing ARK. I have spawned them in single player and, like, messed around with them a little bit. And especially when I was doing my one ARK quest video, I used them in a sequence that I was doing, a little scene. But I've never actually tamed one. So this is going to be a new experience, and it's going to hopefully be a new chunk if we do this successfully. So keep your fingers crossed, people. Here we go. I just realized I forgot my crossbow, but that's alright. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to leave Dispository right here. I'm going to put him on passive. If he dies, I'm not going to be all that upset about it. I'm not that attached to him as a raptor, so it's okay. But hopefully he'll be alright there. Alright, now are they still here? Oh, yep, okay, alright, we're good. So let's see. Let's pop the repellent. Not that it's going to do a whole lot now. And let's bolo. What the fuck? Why did it not... What are you hitting on, Bolo? Are you hitting on the bug repellent? What the fuck kind of glitch is this? What? You can't bolo if you have bug repellent? Can I do it from the raptor? I mean, seriously, ARK, are you fucking kidding me? Is the game this broken? Okay, well, this isn't the 145. Neither of these are, so I'm just gonna kill them. It's not as bad as I thought. God, this raptor is so trash, it's ridiculous. Okay, well, we learned something today. If you're using bug repellent, you cannot bolo things. Now, where is the 145? Or did I just not see a 145? If I did all this work and there fucking wasn't one, I'm gonna be so mad. If I see it in editing that there wasn't a 145, oh my god, I'm gonna be pissed. I straight up don't see it. I don't fucking see it. I swear to God. ARK? Why you doing me dry like this, ARK? Alright, well, let's loot this thing. What do we got? Ramshackle Packy Saddle.
Alrighty then.
Well, I guess our initial plan remains the same. I'm going to grab that booster, and then I'm gonna hightail it out of here. Really sucks that we just wasted all that time getting bug repellent for no reason. Yep, don't want to read it. Let's go. Oh, holy shit. Oh, mama, squeeze my boobies. Oh, yes. Am I gonna pass out the 2 stings? Probably. It's ARK, right? Is it gonna happen? Oh, of course it's gonna happen. Why wouldn't it, ARK? Okay, I think we lived. Holy crap. Okay, let's just go. I'm not questioning it. Let's get the hell out of here. So it was not quite enough to get me my level, but I've still got the booster running, so maybe I should just take him down, eat those scorpions, and then that might give me it. Okay, where did the scorpions go? Did they get sucked into a vortex? What is happening? Why are dinos disappearing? ARK, what the fuck? Right in here is where I died with Wanda, by the way. Super dangerous. I walked out in this area, 2 Sarcos come out, ripped me off, and her and Dispository were on neutral, so they flew after the shit in the water, and it was just a colossal nightmare. Is it faster for me just to pike on my raptor? Probably not. I think he still does more damage than me piking. He actually doesn't, but the raptor attacks faster, so. So legit, this raptor might be in danger of falling asleep. Because it's super low level, and this torpedo's kind of climbing fast. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, that one's dead, and I leveled up. So, the rest of my plan is going according to plan, which is good. Let's put our point in. I'm going to put it in melee damage. We are now officially level 69, so I can look up Therizinosaurus Saddle, and we're going to go craft this motherfucker before something else terrible happens. If that fight with the scorpions had lasted much longer, this raptor would have legit fell unconscious. Look at his torpor levels. Almost max. This thing is trash. How has this raptor lived and the rest of my stuff died? I don't get it. Okay, made it back up top. We're gonna come up here, and I think that this saddle needs crafted in the smithy, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna open it up, type in Theory. We're going to pull. Ho-ho! Look at that, people! Therizinosaurus saddle. And it was made possible because we went and got all that metal earlier. So you see, everything kind of pans out. You know, things don't go according to plan. They never do, for the most part. But all in all, what goes around comes around. Karma, everything happens for a reason. The universe has a way of sorting itself out. Say whatever you want. Things work themselves out in the end. So I'm gonna gear up and flak. I'm gonna ditch my ghillie. I'm going to sort out my hotbar here real quick. And then Athena! Oh, Athena! How I have awaited this moment. 1 second while I adjust my gamma. And come hither, for I have a saddle for you! Oh, Athena! Oh my god! Oh, you are glorious! Alright, Athena. Let's see what you're capable of. So I know that you can gather fiber with right mouse button? Yeah! Holy shit! You're a fiber machine. Okay, and then do you gather wood? I think they get wood, right? Fucking hell! 264? Holy crap, Athena, you're a beast! Well, I might as well put this wood that I got inside the base because, you know, waste not, want not. But as I said before, I want her to be a war mount, I think. I want her to primarily be a war mount. So, most of her points are going to end up in damage, but I want to make sure she has a healthy supply of health first. So, she's already at 10k health, and I might get her to like 15? Yeah, I mean, she levels up quickly. That was like, what, 600 health for 1 point? That's a lot. So I'll probably get her to 15,000 health, and then from there I'll probably invest mostly in melee damage. So she's not going to be a pack mule, she's not going to be much of a berry getter per se, if she can even get berries. I want to try that actually. But she is going to be a war mount. So that's the plan. Okay, so she's actually really efficient at getting berries. And I haven't put anything in melee damage yet. So, for right now, Athena is like my go-to mount. She's the highest level I've got. She gets berries, she gets fiber, she gets wood, and she will be a war mount. So, provided I can keep her alive, I think she is going to be the meta for the time being. Because look at this gather. Holy shit. Okay, well, I've effectively wasted my booster. I realize that now, but it's okay. It's fine. We're gonna go get that other booster with her, and then I think we're just gonna go on an absolute warpath and wipe out the beach. Because that sounds like hella fun. Oh, Athena, I can feel your power emanating from between my loins. Oh, God, it's so moist. This is such a weird location for them to put in an Explorer note. Right? It's just, I don't know. The introduction of these things just kind of seemed out of place to me. They're just, like, slapped in the side of a cliff. You know, the other ones had, like, cool ruins and stuff, and they fit right in, but these things, like, I'm gonna press K. Take a look at this real quick. Like, it's just fucking slapped there. It's a square box with a note on it, and they just, like, shoved it in the terrain. It's so weird. Okay, let's drop down and get it, though. Let's boost her up. Oh, ho, ho! That's what I'm talking about, baby. And you're the first thing we're gonna kill with this booster? That stupid fucking level 25 Rex. You motherfucker. Come here. Alright, Athena, let's show him who's boss. Oh my god. Oh, you fucking beast. Look at you go. You're chewing him like it's nothing. 171 damage a swing. And it's only about to go skyward from there. I can see that gathering wood is going to be a nuisance, though, when I'm trying to fight shit. This is crazy. Holy crap, the prime meat she gets, too. Wow, that's actually awesome. I didn't even think about that, but she would be awesome at getting prime. Alright, let's put all of her levels into health. She's got 13,800. And let's keep the path going. Now here's my question. Is she good at getting keratin? Or chitin, for that matter? I'm actually curious to try it. 11. No, that's shit. Now how about ducks? Because there's a duck right there. Does she get good polymer? I'm really curious about this. Let's see if she gets good polymer. Come here, ducky. Ho ho. Give me what you got. Come on. 17. No. So that's less than I would get with a club. So she's not good at getting polymer. And I realize all this stuff is, like, displayed on the wiki page, and I can just look. But that's kind of part of the experience for me, is to, like, get these dinos and test them a little bit if I don't know much about them, and then just learn on my own, you know? Ah, come here, I'll cut your gizzard out. You know what, Trudon? Fuck you, Trudon. I can take you now. Look at that. You didn't even stand a fucking chance, did you? You didn't even see it coming. Look at the meat that she's getting. This is crazy. Athena, I mean, you're just amazing. I knew you were going to be amazing when we tamed you, and now that I'm finally on your back, you're amazing. I just realized, too, in the process of killing all this stuff, I have gained another level. So, that would be level 70, which is a new chunk. So, I'm not going to invest this quite yet, because I'm going to utilize this XP booster as much as I can before it runs out. But when we're done and we get back to base, I'm going to put that point in, and then we will unlock another grid. Oh, Raptors! I bet you didn't foresee this coming, did you, Raptors? None of you have foreseen the plague that is now on your beach, known as Athena, goddess of sex. We will stroll these lands and purge them of their creatures. We will vanquish all that oppose us and our might. Yeah, that's right, Bronno. You better try to run, but you ain't getting anywhere now. Why, hello there, Spino. Don't you want to meet Athena, goddess of sex? Well, guess what? You've already met her, and you're already dead. This is ridiculous how she chews through stuff. This is crazy. Look at it, another 14 prime. Oh boy. Oh, I see an alpha raptor. Oh yeah. Okay. I say we push it a little bit. I'm gonna get her to 15k. I'm gonna bump up her melee damage. And I'm gonna force feed her, I think, to as close to full health. Can I force feed her? I might not be able to. Because she technically eats berries, I think? So that is one downfall of Athena. I will not be able to force feed her. But, you know, I think 10k health and the damage that she has, I should be able to plow through this thing. I don't see any issues. So I'm gonna spyglass it just to make sure it's not, like, too crazy. What level is it? 25? Yeah, she can take that easy. Let's give it a shot. And I really hope that this does not go south and I lose fucking Athena, because that would suck. No, it's doing 15 damage. This thing doesn't got shit on Athena. My god. She's fucking... This is amazing. That is one dead Alpha Raptor, people. The first dead Alpha Raptor. And 188 Prime? Okay, well, let's see what we got, because Alpha Raptors always have good shit. Look at that! We got an Apprentice Hatchet, we got a Ramshackle Pick, we got an Apprentice Bow, and then we got a couple other picks that have a boost to them as well. So that is fucking sick! Finding that Alpha Raptor was probably like the best thing we could have gotten with this booster that we had. So I've got 80 seconds left. I'm gonna go ahead and kill as much as I can in that time, and then we'll see where it puts us. Okay, well that was just the end of our XP booster. I put a bunch of points into her damage, but I got one more to spend. So she is over 500% melee damage right now. I'm actually curious what that number looks like. Let's take a look. 260! This has been a good day on ARK. I have had 2 shit days with losing Frederick and Wanda, but this has been a good day on ARK. We have made a ton of progress here. Getting her leveled up, getting us leveled up, getting better tools. We unlocked a grid from the beetle last episode. The farm is kicking off. We got cementing paste from the chunk that we opened. I mean, I know there was some fails, of course, and we didn't get to tame that spider that I thought that I saw. Pretty sure it existed, but I'll have to check the footage just to make sure. But all in all, it ended up great. I got my levels that I needed, and we're gonna head back to base right now, invest my point that I got, and then we're gonna unlock another grid. Okay, we have made it back to base, safe and sound. I want to get this prime meat cooking ASAP before it expires, so I think I might just pull it. And I am going to grab the polymer and stuff. I can just put that in the fridge manually. So, let's come in here. I should be able to pull it by opening this, maybe? Am I going to put a piece of meat in there or something first? Sometimes you got to, like, throw something in the inventory, click on it, and then you can pull. There we go. So, let's do raw prime meat. 233. Now, I have a feeling that a bunch of that is going to expire before it all cooks. But we're going to cook as much of it as we possibly can, and then hopefully we can start pumping out kibble, mind wipes, or whatever else we need. Okay, and while that's smelting, we are going to invest our levels. Holy shit! We got 5? Wow, that is awesome. Okay, let's do all of it in melee damage, without hesitation. And that puts us almost at level 75 from that little excursion we did with her. Which means we can pretty much guarantee another chunk next episode. Because surely I will get that XP either by using her, or taming something, or building, or whatever it is. So we know we're guaranteed a chunk next episode, but for right now, let's tab out and open the one for this episode. Okay, we are back on the map. I've already got all of the numbers positioned, but now we are up to 12 possibilities. So there is a 1 in 12 chance of getting a grid that we want. And looking at the map, I really don't know what the best one we could get right now would be. I'm thinking either 9, because it might have the potential for Argents, or 12, because we can then start getting into the Redwoods. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I think anything else would be okay, of course. It'll probably be fucking Ocean, because it always is. But if I had to choose any to pick, it would probably be either 9 or 12. So, I got the numbers in. Let's see what we get. 11. 11 is the red obby, right? I think it is. Or is it in the... I don't know. That might not be the red obby. That might be the island next to it. But either way, let's hide it. Let's get our selection tool here. And this time... Well, this time...
We're going to use our push-up method on it. You know? We're going to push up. And then we're going to down. And then we push up again. And then, oh no! Oh, here comes the rows! Lat pull downs! You know? Dumbbells! Bicep curls!
Okay, so back in the game, if we open up our map, we press P, it's going to be 85, and then 25, and that will be pin number 18? I think it's 18. Ho-ho! Look at that! So we've actually got a little bit of ocean between the chunks of 85, 25, and 85, what is it, 45? Yeah, so that bit of ocean in there, we don't have that unlocked, which is kind of weird. Alright guys, well that's gonna have to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give me a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please keep leaving me all of your awesome comments. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. Last episode just got absolutely flooded with nice comments and RIPs for Frederick. I'm hoping that we get some for Wanda this episode too, because it still saddens me. And even though Athena is absolutely awesome, and you guys witnessed her awesomeness just now, Wanda can never be replaced. And I can also never access this fucking crop plot. But thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you next time!